Hey, it's Winnie the Wrestling, y'all. How's it going, guys? Well, as you can probably tell by the way I'm dressed today, I am going to be honoring Mr. John Cena because, as most of you guys know, it is Cena month. And not only that, it has been now 20 years of John Cena. Whew, that's a long time. So I thought what I would do for you guys today is just show you guys some of the figs and stuff like that that I have of John Cena, and just to talk a little bit about him, throughout his career. Oh, but before we get into all that, to my new subscribers, welcome. To any of you that are new to my channel, welcome. Go ahead and hit that like button for me, that subscribe button. And to all of my returning followers, you are amazing. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. So without further ado, let's get started and let's go ahead and talk about Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect. Now, I don't know about you guys, but at this point, I can sure as heck see Mr. John Cena. I mean, this man, I mean, I know I'm probably aging myself now, but I would have never have guessed in a million years that this guy right here, okay, this guy, Mr. Ruthless Aggression, Mr. John Cena, would turn into the powerhouse that he is today. But that just goes to show you guys, I mean, it's all about the drive. It's all about, the determination. And he is the definition of all of that. I mean, check out this fig of Mr. John Cena. Look at that. Look at this one. I mean, who would have thought this John Cena, who debuted 20 years ago, would become who he is today? Like, that's insane. But even then, you could see, the confidence that he had. You know what I mean? And that's what it comes down to, guys. Like, if you have the confidence, the determination, the drive, and there's something that you really want, nothing is unreachable. If you really want it, you can have it. Like, legit. So simple. Look at that. He makes my heart smile, and he is definitely one that I hope to be able to meet one day. Just be in his presence, man, because I live by his motto. Well, he has a couple, but hustle, loyalty, and respect, guys. I'm all about that. I am all about that. Now, as he's going throughout his career, finding out who he is and stuff like that, I have to say, out of the different evolutions of John Cena, now this guy right here, whew, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this has to be one of, if not my favorite version of John Cena, the Doctor of Thugonomics, you guys. I mean, oh man, the charisma, the attitude, the confidence, like he just oozed, like, oh man. And can I just say, guys, he's like so strong. So strong. I mean, look at that. Let me see if I can get it. Here you go. Take a look. He's got the cool hat with the old school logo on it. I like that. I should have, I should have got, an extra one, because I'd love to take this one out of the box. But I have a bad habit of not doing that. And look at that. This is where he was word life. Yo, he was Yo, you know, his raps, you know, people want to like diss him and like hate, but like he hit hard with some of the raps and stuff like that he did. Like I liked it. Like again, it was all about his, you know, presentation again and the confidence that he had in himself. You know, like I said, for me, that's I love that. I love when people exude that confidence, you know, that they're sure of themselves. And like I said, and let's say he probably could have been. He could have been like nervous or he could have had his doubts about himself and things like that. But when he was out there, he was on. You know what I mean? And the thing is that you could you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell because again, he was just so he was just so on. So let me see. This says the doctor of thugonomics, meteor, uh, meteoric rise to the top was so quick and explosive. It's no wonder you can't see him. How about that? I mean, and you guys, 16-time world champion. I mean, that's incredible. That's incredible. I mean, this guy has had one of the best runs in WWE history, guys. And the thing is, if he wanted to, like, he could still go. I mean, if you guys watched Raw last night, I mean, he looks phenomenal. I mean, he really does. I mean, and the thing is, I mean, he's all about taking care of himself. He looks incredible. So, like I said, there's nothing he can't do. So I have this baby that I actually picked up when I was in New York earlier this year. And I absolutely love this version of John Cena. So I was super happy that I was able to go ahead and find this one so I could have it in my collection here because look at that. Look at him. Like he's just like, man, attitude. I love it. I love it. Look at that. He had a good set of hair going on there too. Look at that. Back in his early days. And his hair looks phenomenal nowadays, by the way. So this is, I'm going to read this to you guys. It says, SummerSlam 2004 was just the tip of the iceberg for John Cena as he and Booker T battled it out for the United States Championship in a best-of-5 series. Cena demonstrated his agility, gaining the advantage over Booker, but the five-time WCW champion caught his second win and delivered a scissor kick to the Doctor of Thugonomics. In return, John Cena performed his attitude adjustment to secure the win and the series over Booker T and mark his transformation into a megastar. This important time for Cena placed the spotlight squarely on him for the entire world to truly see him and know that he'd be a force to be reckoned with for years to come. You guys, that was almost 20 years ago. This was 2004, you guys. 2004 when this happened. That's insane. That's insane. I literally remember like if it was yesterday. Like it's crazy to me. It just goes to show you guys, time really does fly when you're having fun. Or you're out making history like Mr. John Cena here. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. And you know, I don't know if I want to bring this up or not, but I kind of do. So the thing is that like, you know, there's a particular wrestler right now in WWE that they are grooming and potentially, you know, could be the next John Cena. For me, I like to look at it as, you know, I don't want them to be the next anything. I want them to be the first them. You know what I mean? But the thing is, what I do like and I do appreciate about some of these younger stars is how, you know, they've looked up to people like John and, you know, aspire to be like them. I think it's amazing. And again, that just goes, you know, to show you, again, that drive, that motivation, you know, that determination. And that's the thing. So that's why, like I said, for me, when I see those type of things, it just reaffirms what I say, that if there's something you really want, you know, if you work hard, you can get it. You can achieve it. It's there. It's there. Like I said, how bad do you want it? You know? And again, he is a perfect definition of that. You know, again, like I said, when it comes to John Cena, again, he defied like everything, went out there, got it. And again, now, not just in the wrestling world, but outside of the wrestling world, people know who he is. And I think that's just amazing. And I have to be honest with you guys, when he first started stepping out, into the movie scene, I really, it was literally like I was just watching John Cena, like, in a movie. It wasn't, it was John Cena, the wrestler. Like, I could not break that because I literally saw him. I saw him, the wrestler. But we'll get into that a little bit more in detail once I go through the other. But I'm just saying, like I said, this guy right here. I mean, this guy right here, again, just a once in a lifetime type of guy, you guys. I mean, amazing. So let me show you here. This one, look at that. Oh, yes. You guys remember that? Well, some of you guys probably don't, but look at that. His spinner title that he had, you guys. It was like the most shiniest. And a girl, of course, me being a girl, obviously I love shiny things. So like I was like totally in a trance, with his belt. Like it was so sparkly and shiny. I freaking loved it. Of course, not a lot of people did because again, that was completely not traditional as far as the belt, but he made it work. And of course, people ended up loving that belt, had to have the belt themselves as well. So again, that just goes to show you. He does what John Cena does. So, but let me show you this one a little bit more closer up. This actually looks weird. He doesn't, I mean, I don't know. That one looks a little off, but here's that. Yeah, I like this one. Let me see if it has something on here. This says, the face that runs the place throws down with hustle, loyalty, respect every time he steps into a WWE ring. Adjusting attitudes with his patented 5-knuckle shuffle with the motto of never give up. It's no wonder why Big Match John is a 16-time champ. His time is now. It's always going to be his time, you guys. Always. Absolutely always. Oh, let me show you guys real quick because I do have, it's not a fig, but check this out, guys. Check this out. Picked this bad boy up. I just had to because for me, this was such an important, like, rivalry, face-off. Like these two guys, because I'm not gonna lie, I was so madly in love with Dwayne, as most of the WWE universe was. However, for me, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it really, and I mean really, broke my heart when he left WWE to pursue his acting career. I mean, for the longest time, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to have anything to do with him because this was like during me, like in my teenage years, like I was like a young kid, whatever. And like, I was seriously like hurt. Like I took it to heart when he left because I was like, how could you leave WWE? Like, this is your home. This is where you belong. Like, what is wrong with you? And now, again, fast forward, and now, John Cena, has done the same thing. But I do appreciate Dwayne because he helped me mature and, be more accepting, because obviously now, John Cena is clearly on his way and, having, newfound success outside of the ring as well. I, don't feel the same way as I did when Dwayne had done it all those years ago. But Let me see if I can give you guys a closer look. I love this. I love this. This is so cute. I remember this. Man, when they both got in the ring, you guys, I was a complete and total mark. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. This was so iconic. And I was for sure, I knew, like me, like, yeah, like I knew John was going to beat Rock. I knew it. Like, I knew it was going to happen. Nope. Sure didn't. Sure didn't. But obviously that did not hurt his career by any means. Again, in my opinion, I just think that just elevated him even that much more. I mean, these are two once in a lifetime type of guys right here, guys. And I'm very lucky that I grew up, you know, during the height of all of this, because this was incredible. Absolutely incredible. So, let me see. So then, as I was mentioning to you guys, with him pursuing and, you know, things outside of the ring, well, if I may, can I just say, you guys, the stuff that he does with Make-A-Wish, oh my gosh, like, I promise, guys, he's the perfect guy. Like, I love, you know, for those of you who do know me, I know you guys know that I'm all about community service. I'm all about giving back. And, you know, what he does, you know, for so many people, it just warms my heart. I absolutely love it. And so, you know, that's why, like I said, for him, you know, he's such a special guy. And so that's why, like I said, for him, you know, and again, thanks to Dwayne, I've matured. You know, anything that he does outside of the ring and stuff like that, for me, you know, I'm all about it. I'll support him, you know, 100%. Because again, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, to me, it's such a beautiful, it's a wonderful organization. And he's done so much with that, you know, to just meet, you know, these terminally ill patients and just give them a little bit of hope, give them a little bit of happiness. Man, that it just says a lot about him, not just the character, but him, the person. I love that. So, but now switching gears, like we're switching back, like I was mentioning to you when I was talking about him pursuing the acting. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, for me, like I was mentioning earlier, touching on the first couple of movies when, you know, that he did early on, I was looking at it and I'm just like, yo, that's John Cena. You know, that's Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect. That's not an actor. Why do they have my favorite wrestler in these movies? Okay, get him back in the ring. Like, literally, that was my thought, because I would see some of these movies that he was doing, and like I said, it was John Cena. It was Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect. That's who it was. For me, though, it wasn't until he popped up here and joined the Fast and the Furious franchise. OMG, you guys. I was a total mark because holy moly. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I like me some heel John Cena, okay? And can I just say, he did that so well, and he looked so good doing that, you know? But the thing is, guys, Fast 9 came out, I don't know how long ago. So if you guys haven't seen it, I'm gonna let you guys know, spoiler alert right now. I absolutely loved how they did with his character, because again, he came out like first and he was like super bad, like evil, like dude, you know, or whatever. And at the very end, you know, they flip the script and, you know, they end up, you know, having him go face, you know, which I loved, you know, because like I said, at the end of the day, for me, you know, he's a good guy, you know, with his tendencies. Again, if we think of like the Doctor of Thugonomics, man, him with attitude and being like, you know, like, ooh, I like that. Sorry, guys, sorry. But let me go ahead and show you Mr. Jacob Toretto. Guys, I'm telling you, when he did this role, this was the first time, the first role that he had done where I said, holy moly, this is John Cena, the actor. This was the first movie that he had done where I finally did not see Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect. I did not see John Cena, the wrestler. I saw John Cena, the actor. And I was just like, holy moly, man. And again, he didn't have like a super, super big role per se, but it was enough to go ahead and get me invested in him again as an actor because he did this role so well. It was great. Let me see what it says here. See. For years, John Cena has been telling the world, you can't see me. Now the world waits in anticipation to see him join the Fast and Furious family as Jacob Toretto, master thief, assassin, and high performance driver. In Fast and Furious 9, beloved by the WWE Universe as the champ whose motto is never give up, Cena shifts gears in the franchise movie as the main antagonist. See? So the main heel, you guys. I finally got to see heel John Cena. It was amazing. I loved him. But again, like I said, at the very end, flip the script. He went face, which again, for me, I was super happy because you have to love John Cena, guys. You just have to. You can't hate on this guy. He's just wonderful. He's perfect, you know? Like, he's amazing. So yeah. And that's the thing, like I was saying, with regards to me, you know, again, at first I was thinking, I'm like, no, man, maybe he's just not cut out for the acting thing. It's just, I don't know, you know, okay, like you're great at everything else. Like I said, maybe there's going to be something that you're not so awesome in. And I was thinking that acting perhaps was going to be that, only because again, like the smaller the other like roles that he had, I was just like, yo, this is John Cena, the wrestler, is not gonna work. But like John Cena does, he never gave up, and then boom, now he is actor. He is a star, you know. And again, the thing is that he's literally just getting started, you guys. And I just can't wait to see where he goes from here. So I'm telling you guys, the evolution of him has been like phenomenal, and it's been great to literally see that from like day one to now. You know, it's excellent. We're so lucky, guys. We're so lucky. And now his most recent, which again, yes, I like heel John Cena, but this guy right here, to me, oh my gosh, he's just something else, guys. Oh man, the Peacemaker. Oh my gosh, I absolutely loved him in this movie. Like, this series, the movie, because he was in Suicide Squad, but then he did so well. He did so well, you know, playing this character that they went ahead and created a series, you know, for him, which again, the series was great. I enjoyed it. But again, not having like a super, super large role in the actual movie, but enough to make a statement, enough to make an impact. And so for me, like I said, this was awesome to see him in this movie, because he not for nothing, and God knows I love him, but my gosh, he was such a D bag, guys. Like, he was so like whatever, but again, in his mind, like all, you know, for the good of mankind and stuff like that. But again, I honestly, when I saw him in this, I was definitely not thinking of Hustle, Loyalty, Respect, John Cena. Okay, this was John Cena, the actor, and I absolutely loved it. It was just great to see him not be John Cena, the wrestler. It was It was awesome. I loved it. And then, like I said, yeah, so he did so well that they went ahead and gave him his own series. And I have his little Funko too. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really like a Funko Pop collector, but whenever I saw that there was a Funko of the Peacemaker, I had to have it, you guys. Look how cute. I love him. Love, 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 love this. Absolutely love it. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, he's so cute. And again, his character is just like ridiculous, but again, it was so good. He was, to me, he was such a natural being Peacemaker, which that kind of freaks me out a little bit. Like, are you like that in real life? Like, what's the deal here? You know what I mean? But no, like I said, for me, it was I was just so happy because, like I said, I was thinking, I'm like, man, like, you know, maybe he's not cut out for this, you know, acting thing and stuff like that. But again, he kept hustling, he kept working at it, and then boom, he made it happen, you guys. So it was really good. And again, seeing him last night on Raw, man, guys, I really want to meet him one day. I really, really do. Because he's just, man, he's just, oh. And the thing is, it's just like John Cena, the person, like what he was talking about, you know, last night is, again, he's evolved so much. And, you know, clearly the John Cena that we have today is not the not the John Cena we got to see 20 years ago when he first stepped into that ring. You know, he evolved. You know, people say, you know, that, you know, people don't change and you are who you are. And, you know, that may be the case, you know, for some people, but I think John Cena is a good example, you know, that people are capable of change, or, you know, at the very least, you know, to evolve. And I think John Cena is definitely one of those people who have certainly evolved within the last 20 years for sure. So for me, you know, I can't wait to see, you know, where his career goes, where he goes from here moving forward. I am just, you know, so grateful and I'm so thankful that I got to again witness him from the very beginning of his career to like this point right now. And like I said, for me, I just, I know that whatever it is that he decides to do or that he wants to do, he's going to succeed in doing so, you know, so we'll see. But I'm very interested to see what he, you know, plans to do while he's, you know, in WWE this summer, you know, who he's going to be working with. Like I said, for me, I kind of low-key have an idea or who I'd want for him to work with, because again, for me personally, I feel that, you know, this guy, again, I'm not going to mention his name because I'm trying to make this all about Cena, but I really do think that this guy has something special, and I really do think that, you know, if given the proper time, effort, and, you know, what's the word I want to use? I mean, if they push him correctly, I definitely think that he is able to reach that height one day. So, you know, we shall see. I think for now, I'm just going to sit back and enjoy while we have Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, Respect in a WWE ring. And then, you know, like I said, see where he goes from here. So, but all right, you guys, I just wanted to come on here because again, for me, it was super important to share with you guys and reminisce again, Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, Respect, and share my absolute love for him. And man, 20 years, you guys. Oof. That's a long time. That is a long time. But yeah, nope. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this style of video. Do me a favor, drop me some comments. Let me know, do you guys have these figs? Like, I obviously don't have every single fig of him because I kind of started late in the fig collecting game. So obviously I don't have all of them. But, I did pick up those, like I said, along the way, because again, those particular ones kind of stuck out to me, again, throughout his career that I wanted to have. Like I said, drop those comments, and then let me know, who do you think, John Cena is going to be facing or having a rivalry while he's here? Drop me some comments. Let me know what you guys think. So, I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you guys so much. Again, I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to hit that like button for me and subscribe, like, share, all that good jazz. You guys take care. Have a great day. Oh, remember, never give up. All right? Never give up. And of course, wrestling is life. Take care, guys. Have a good day. Bye.